young men, old men, middle-aged men, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 20-year-olds, man, 18, 14, 13-year-olds. One thing we got to discuss, man, especially as young black men, is mental health, right? And what does it actually mean, and how do you work on it, right? A lot of mental health comes to, and I'm not no type of therapist, nothing like that. I'm just speaking off of my truth, what I've been through, what I've learned. So I'm just giving you my opinions on things, on how I see life, and how I'm dealing with them. So, obviously take heed to what I'm saying, or use what I'm giving you, and definitely add in your own, depending on who you are and what situations you're going through. Everybody's treatment may not be the same. But man, what I do as far, or excuse me, I don't want to say what I get into first, but mental health, I want to speak on what it is and where it comes from and why we need to address it, right? And for me, that really like mental health really is through trauma, right? Trauma that we've been through in the past that we may not even realize is trauma, right? Especially, for me, I was in the military for eight and a half years. I know I've been through some things. I didn't go through war, nothing like that, but I know there were certain things that happened during that time period, whether it be in relationships, whether it be on an individual basis, whether it be on things that, family things going back home that I couldn't control, everything that we deal with on a regular that brings some type of drama, stress, anything like that, to me is like is deals with your mental health, especially if you don't get it fixed, especially if you don't recognize the signs that, hey, this situation has affected me in some type of way. Now I need to learn how to fix it, right? So now what I'll get into as far as what I do for my mental health, and the practices I've been doing over the last, at least I'll say a year. It's hard to stay consistent, especially with a lot going on within business and, just life and everything else like that. But I'll say my number one thing, man, that I try to do for mental health, for my personal mental health, is men's group therapy. Right, so there's a group that I go to, black men, that we speak on our trauma, but we definitely speak on ways to get better. Or it's a lot of us that share our ideas on what we've done to handle certain situations. And I think for me, I think that group therapy is a plus outside of individual therapy, right? And I get into that later, because I do that too. But I think that group therapy gives you the perspective of other people, multiple people, rather than just one person, right? Or you may hear something that you've never thought of and be like, okay, I think I understand where I could kind of go to, as far as like how I want to handle a situation, right? And I definitely, you got brothers around you. You know what I mean? Like a lot. That's what we need to grow, is a community, man. We need a community to help us grow, to help us be better, to make sure that the work that we're doing is worth it, and that we're not falling behind in anything else like that. So outside of that, outside of group therapy, I do also individual therapy with one of my therapists, with one of the therapists that does the group therapy, right? So outside of me seeing him there, I see him on an individual basis. Right now our schedule has been kind of off due to him, getting some new responsibilities in his life. My life changed just a little bit. But I do focus on individual therapy right now. That gets more focused into what I personally have going on. All the attention is on me. And now I can really figure out, okay, here's where I need to put my focus at for this specific problem, or multiple problems that we talk about in each session. Okay, now I have a straight mind, a clear mind on, I know how I need to attack these issues, right? A lot deeper than just having or asking general questions in the group therapy. I'm not able to talk to my therapist on a specific basis to handle my issues, right? So the third thing, of course, man, that workout, bro. We got to get that workout in. You have to be paying attention to what you're constantly eating, right? And what you're constantly, how much you're moving your body, right? Because we already know that, if I'm getting big, I'm getting heavy, I'm slouchy, that means I'm affected by the way my body looks. Now I can't operate the way that I need to. So now that if I can't operate at a high functioning level, now I feel that in my mind, because now I'm talking down upon myself. or I'm talking down on, man, I'm getting big, I'm getting fat, rather than saying, man, I'm looking good, you know what I'm saying? Chest swole, arms big, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling cut and whatnot. But you can't even say that because you're not even moving your body. Now, every time you look at yourself, you feel embarrassed, right? So I'm not trying to act like I go hard all the time. I don't go to the gym every single day. I don't go 3 or 4 times a week, but I go and I work out either in the gym or I do some type of physical activity outside. I just started mentoring one of my little cousins, my god brother, man. As far as getting the workout in, I take him out every Saturday and Sunday morning. Um, we just get it in, you know what I'm saying? Like I think he's really enjoying it. So, man, on top of that, man, if you never heard of it, get you a mentor, right? You gotta have somebody that's teaching you, but then also have somebody that you're teaching as well, outside of what you're learning. So that way, the information is being reciprocated, is moving. People are learning rather than you just getting something from someone and now it just stops. Pass the information along, pass the good heart along, pass the will to fight, because we know we need more men more than anything, right? With the day and age that the world is getting into, how things are being pushed, we definitely gotta push and show people that men are still around. Nobody talking about all that toxic masculinity, none of that, all of that other stuff. Nah, we talking about just being a man, doing some man shit. That's it. We just doing some man shit. Picking up some wood, carrying that, working out, getting outside with your shirt off, doing some work, anything, some man shit. I don't want to hear that toxic masculinity. Now go do some man shit. Go show somebody what a man is still, that men are still around regardless. That's my focus, man. That's what I want us to focus on, is being men, being black men, being strong men, men that know how to think, men that are in control of their emotions, men that are in control of their finances. Let's build a community around it, bro. I appreciate y'all for watching. Hope to see y'all get it in. Hey, if you want the information, I'll probably drop it in the, if I can, I gotta learn how to do that. If I could drop the, I just drop the information in the description as far as when we do the men's group therapy. I appreciate you for watching. Y'all take it easy. Peace.